Hello everyone, this is Eli G. Brown / Eli G. Brony, and this is an updated version of my Bionicle Generation 2 MOC of Makuta. Yep. I bet some of you may or may not remember that sometime during last year, such as a couple months before the release of the Bionicle 2015 Wave 2 sets, I found the instructions to build a MOC that a DeviantArt user called DG Pavlusha had done, which, well, basically, since the Mask of Control didn't exist as a set at the time, originally what I used was the gold skull spider mask, since it was the closest thing to looking like the Mask of Control. Of course, some people have also used Pohatu's gold mask, which probably is closer, but now that we have the Mask of Control in official set form, now we can actually use that instead of a substitute. And I didn't just change the mask from the gold skull spider mask to the official Mask of Control, which comes from the Umarak the Hunter set, released at the beginning of 2016, but I also did some modifications to make him look more like a Kimu, such as adding a gearbox on the back, just like with a Kimu. Though, of course, I actually had the gearbox move the other arm around instead of the arm that would move around on a Kimu, speaking of whom I actually have right here. Now, of course, pretty much compared to the brothers right here, Akimu is right-handed while Makuta is left-handed. Now, I also kind of changed out some pieces, such as these armor pieces on the front. They were originally the 4 long size, but I switched them to the 3 long size, since that's what Akimu had. And I also used one of those ball socket extender pieces to attach the main torso piece on, which uses a 4 long size purple armor piece instead of the gold 5 long size armor piece that was used on the original version of this MOC. And I also switched out the armor pieces. I originally used the shoulder armor pieces that are used on the Toa set, which also happens to be this piece right here, which is used on the torso, with the actual gold pieces just like on Akimu, which were also released with the 2014 Legends of Chima set, as well as with the Queen Beast set from Hero Factory. And another thing that I also added on was, well, another thing that I changed would be the transparent purple bone pieces. I believe that these bone pieces come with the new Onua set. I got these off of Bricklink. I was just waiting for some time for a seller to have these pieces available, and when one finally did, I just made the purchase, and here they are. Now, of course, unfortunately, the shorter armor pieces, the shortest bone pieces that are used for the lower arms and the upper legs are not available in the trans purple color. Like with Akimu, they were available in the trans blue color. So pretty much he has all trans blue bone pieces used on him. But Makuta doesn't have that because those pieces just don't exist in the right color. So I had to use the black one because they're the closest thing that we have right now. And also, I used the 4 long size gold armor pieces on the legs instead of the 5 long size, since, again, that's what Akimu has. And also, some of you may remember the fact that on the original Makuta G2 MOC, there was this purple, the purple transparent piece that was, with the protector of Earth was used on the, head, since the purple eyes were not available, and they still aren't. But the closest thing that I decided to go for would be to have orange eyes on Makuta. Of course, at the time that I made the original version of the MOC, the orange eyes had not been released yet, because I made this MOC sometime before the 2015 Wave 2 sets came out, and the red eyes were not available until that point, or orange eyes, or whatever you see them as. And I think that's about all that I can say, except I did also adjust the staff where, you know, instead of having a 2 long size axle piece at the bottom and an 8 long size piece at the top, which would make the staff be 10 long size in total, I switched it with having the 4 long size down here and the 6 long size up here, because with the original and the fact that the arm can move now, it was just too heavy, and it kind of still is, though actually not all that much now. So that's a good thing. And the shooter pieces still don't fly out because they weren't made to. If I could, I probably would make it so that they could fly off like that while still keeping the original look, but that's pretty much the best I have right there. Now, I don't know if they are ever going to actually release Makuta as an official set. I don't think that they will, because, well, we already have enough parts to make a good MOC that is a replica to it. It would be quite interesting if they actually released official instructions for this, or maybe even have them be like a promotional set, like maybe have them be like a poly bag that you could get like for free with any purchase of any Lego sets. I don't know. Maybe they will do that. Maybe they will not. But we don't know. Maybe they'll do that. But it's kind of hard to say. And that's pretty much all that I have to say for this one. It's a pretty good replica, a lot better than the first version that I did. So, thank you very much for watching, and I will talk to you again in my next video. Bye for now. Oh yeah, and one more thing. With the Kimu, I actually switched out the blue eyes. You may remember I had the blue eyes instead of the green eyes that came with the set officially, but just recently I decided to switch them back to the green eyes, because, well, the thing is, while the Kimu did indeed have blue eyes in the introduction video, when Generation 2 officially began, it does appear that in the animations, while he has blue eyes in the opening story in the past, he does have the green eyes, or yellowish eyes, whatever, in the present, just like on the official set. So I just decided to keep it up to date right there. Just wanted to point that out to you.